Stavropol checkers. I haven't played this before.
Essentially, it's like a variant of Russian checkers, and the only thing that's different is that you can move your pieces or your opponent's pieces. If I understood that correctly.
Yep. Which rules are almost the same as Russian checkers, with the only difference that each player can choose between moving their own piece or the pieces of their opponent. Moving opponent pieces should be according to the rules, i.e. the direction of the movement should be towards the player's side. Any possible capture is forced, i.e. in this situation a player must perform the capture for either color on their turn. The goal is the same as Russian checkers, to capture or block all opponent's pieces. Alright, so we haven't played Russian checkers before, and it's very similar to like English checkers. The only really difference is the king. So the king moves like a bishop in chess instead of one square like in English checkers. So kings can move any number of cells diagonally, exactly like a bishop in chess. Kings cannot jump over own pieces or over two or more enemy pieces standing one after another. They jump over checkers, kind of, diagonally how you would in normal checkers. A king can capture an enemy piece standing on the same diagonal line if there are no pieces between them and the next cell or cells in the same direction. Right. The capture is made by jumping over this enemy piece and placing the king on any of the next cells, empty next cells. The same player can continue capturing another enemy piece and must do so. While capturing several enemy pieces it is illegal to make sequential jumps in opposite directions. The capture is mandatory. It means the player can capture an enemy piece or pieces on their turn. They must do it. If a player has a choice of jump sequences, then they can choose any sequence they want. So that is the other difference. You don't have to choose the one with the most jumps. You can choose any jump. All right. We'll probably play 2 games of this. I think the other one we're doing today are short enough to do just those 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god, and I have to capture it?
Yeah. So Mike and I were looking at different gourmet mushrooms, and we decided on, so we already had pink oyster, and we decided on golden enoke and lion's mane.
Hell yeah, I love lion's mane.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of powdered lion's mane, and I always make a tea out of it every day, which is really nice.
Nice.
I would also highly recommend morels.
We were looking at that too. I think it's a little different growing process, so we were trying to figure out like what kind of things.
Well, if you ever figure out how to hunt them, they're so good.
Yeah, I think you need like it needs to grow on like a hard stump or roots or something like that.
Interesting. That makes sense. I think they grow a lot around what are they called? Around like pine trees and conifers.
Mm.
Yeah, one thing that's been really fun about
sorry, Grasser was here yesterday and says hey and said you talked Monday and I don't know, looked at our mushroom stuff.
Yeah, one thing that's been really fun about China is you have way more access to different mushrooms, which is really like the mushrooms that we eat on a regular basis are totally different than what we would be getting in the U.S. Oh man, I went to the physical therapist today.
Yeah.
They hooked me up to a machine that Mike had that machine that was like a an electroshock,
Yeah.
like triggered your muscles. They hooked like 4 of those up, 5 of those up, both sides of my back,
Nice.
and just ran it for like 30 minutes. It was so nice. It was like a massage, essentially. They were just like, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. Your back is so weak. And I was like, how in the world have I...
Well, I wonder...
Yeah. It's just like, how, like, yeah, I've been working out 3 to 5 times a week, like arms, legs, like engaging my core while I do that, running, cycling.
Well, I've been wondering about this for me.
But like,
just like we're both swimmers, and that if it worked like really odd, I mean, I'm sure it did, worked really odd muscles on our back, and we kind of just had really, good kind of strong back muscles, even though they weren't like, popping. But then once we stopped swimming, then just those specific back muscles, aren't there anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking about just going over. There's a pool at our school, and I was thinking about just going over like a couple times a week and just doing like 400 of every stroke.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, you don't even have to. You can do all kinds of different. When I get to be in charge, I don't mind swimming as much. But we'll see. I have to do a lot more like isolation work right now to kind of try and build strength. It's going to be a while, but hopefully I can get back on it. I'm going to do some motherfucking Pilates. I'm going to be Pilates king. I'm a hype on Guava District.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube, check out Guava District. Click play all. Close your eyes. Let the sweet, sweet music carry you away. But yeah, what I want to try to figure out in the next couple of days before I go back to school, I want to figure out if I can open up like multiple patches at the same time on VCV.
Yeah.
Because I can do some wild.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, especially generative and ambient stuff.
Yeah, but I was thinking like I have a generative patch build. I have like an ambient modular patch build. And then I have like 1 or 2 from when I first started messing around with VCV Rack that are just like fucking weird. Because I had no idea what I was doing. So a lot of them are a little more hooked up to like the keyboard. So like I figured out with the generative ambient patch how to like hook up the MP3 like the recorder essentially. So, like, I was thinking, like, if I just, like, cubed the recorder, do all kinds of weird stuff. I tell you what, I miss physical music making equipment.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be actually... It's really convenient. I love that I have access to it because it's way better than nothing. But I I miss pressing buttons and turning knobs. Oh my god.
Yes, I don't know if that video was like posted somewhere or what's really going on with it. Like, I don't know why it blew up.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It would be funny if this turns into one of those things where we wake up in like 15 years and like there's a small nation somewhere in the world that just like loves art watching us play games. Well, it's not looking good, folks. I'll tell you what. Ain't looking good. The other thing that I would really like to do, and this is going to be some time, take some time. I need to figure out how to do it. Is I want to understand modular synthesis more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll take some time.
It's like one of those things where like I can follow a tutorial and like generally understand like why we need a VCA, why we need like why it's cool to do FM shit, right? But then other times he's like voltage, and I'm like what? I know what the word voltage means. I don't understand why it's necessary.
I think it's more on hardware stuff. I don't know how much it would be on line stuff because just different companies use different voltages to make octaves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's.
Well, I have a hunch. You go ahead and finish first. And then let's
I mean, it's there's a pretty big range. I mean, it's not that big a range. I think it's from like it's like half or so that use like -5 to +5, and then others use like 0 to 10 or something like that. And it's not, and it's somewhere in that range. Like they could use, I don't know, -4 to +6 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a hunch. I have a hunch that with software-based voltage, that essentially what it comes down to is like how much oomph your computer can give you, how much it can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've noticed that sometimes if I try to make my patches too big, I like hit a point where there's just like there's pops and hisses and buzzing that shouldn't be there.
Cool.
No.
I didn't expect that. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna start a new game. We'll do one more.
Cool. Yeah, this is a really fun variant.
Yeah. There's Stavropol versions of a few different ones. I know Botany and...
Yes. we should create our own variant and call it Mango Drafts.
Yeah, I thought about it for a chess variant for a bit.
Oh yeah.
I figured if there was just one that I made up and really ended up really liking, I just changed his name. But
we should create some. We should create some fairy pieces and
yeah, there's a big list on Wikipedia.
we should create fairy pieces, but make them like a mango and a guava and a papaya.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for hopefully just one of those guava ones to blow up because it happened with a hexagonal chess video we did a few months ago.
Yeah.
And that was because like there was some popular video that it just suggested to us afterwards. So.
Oh shit.
Oh god damn.
Okay.
Damn. It's gonna be tough to come back from.
It's hard to say. I don't exactly remember how the kings in this variant work, so
Like bishops.
bishops. So I can go as far as I want.
Yep. As a bishop.
Nice. Go as far as I want as a bishop. Oh, I tell you what, I Charlie horsed my back this morning in bed. I was like, it's so bad.
My AC finally got fixed, I think.
Hell yeah, boy. About time.
Okay.
What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman?
What?
You can unscrew a light bulb. Got him.
don't worry about that. I don't feel.
Yeah, I was trying to get it.
There's backward capture, right?
I believe so, yes. Dang, boy. God damn it, boy. Played myself like a fiddle. I don't know why I didn't just move your king.
Yep.
Bruh. Snowball in the chat. Jungle. I don't remember what jungle is.
Hello, MangoTown guys. I watched your YouTube video about Jungle. It's a board game you play. Would anyone like to play Jungle with me? We can use any time control or color, and we can play unrated or rated as you wish. I mean, find us on Discord, and we will do our best. Oh no! Oh boy, there goes that one. Oh, not quite. I'm gonna play Jungle in a bit. That's kind of a longer one.
Alright. How are we gonna do this? Damn, my plan backfired on me now. God damn it, boy. I was like, yeah, double jump, baby.
I thought that too, and I was immediately like, what?
God damn it. God damn it, boy.
Damn it, I'm moving this too slow. I was trying to calculate this. Alright,
I feel like in some draft variants, you like want to have no pieces at the end. This is not one of those variants.
damn, yep, that's probably game. Good plan.
Actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm really bad at reading ahead on draft moves, so I didn't see this fork coming, but I'm glad it worked out that way. Thanks.
Stavropol checkers. We recommend.